Hello, my name is Mark, and I've never been in a porno. Anyone know what I'm doing wrong? I think it probably has something to do with my out-of-control genital warts. Speaking of genitals, I've recently taken up online dating. And surprisingly enough, I've managed to find a few pieces of tail with this online dating thing. But it was their beaks and their claws that really kind of bothered me. So after a while, I got to thinking, why not just fork over the $200 and rent a whore? No fuss, no muss. So that's what I did, and ever since then, I've been foaming from the genitals, and the canker sores down there are really starting to itch. Hopefully that means they're healing. I finally did manage to meet someone I was 100% compatible with while shopping for dates online. But then I thought, I can't date my sister, and my mother's already taken. However, my dog does seem to be interested. And I gotta tell you, with that ass of hers, she's got a really good shot with me. Problem is, every time I ask her out on a date, she just doesn't seem to understand. Oh well, I guess I could always try dating my cat. But she don't seem interested at all, and she's a liar. Speaking of liars, I recently visited my lawyer to have him help me with my will. And much to my surprise, I'll be leaving everything to my lawyer. The joke's on him though. All I own is a set of nose hair clippers and a pair of pliers. And neither one of those works. Do you think it's strange that my lawyer only accepts payment in blood or body organs? Probably has something to do with the fact that he's partner in the law firm Dracula, Dracula, and Dracula. This law firm is so prestigious that all its employees are required to wear a cape, and they only work at night. They do not have their fun though. Fridays are Fang Day at work, and at lunchtime everyone gets to suck the blood out of a raw piece of meat. It's funny and a little sad to think that at one point I actually thought of becoming a lawyer. But paying tuition for 4 years just to learn how to lie seemed like a real waste of time and money to me. So instead of becoming a lawyer, I decided to aim a step higher and become a circus monkey. Speaking of animals, do you know where your children are? I myself do not have any kids. My uterus is too small. Another reason I don't have any kids is because I got a restraining order against them, especially the ones that are related to me. Now don't get me wrong, it's not that I think that kids are that bad, it's just that I don't think they're that good either. I think if I ever had a kid, I'd want it to be a dog. You can always tell when a couple has kids. The man and the woman are both bald. It always makes me feel good to spend time with couples and their kids. It makes me feel good I don't have any kids. It seems to me that the best part of having children would be putting them to bed. Kids do seem to bring the best out in people though, especially pedophiles. Now I realize a lot of people find purpose and meaning in having kids. As for myself, I find purpose and meaning in masturbating into a napkin. I just pray napkins can't get pregnant. I just pray to God napkins can't get pregnant. Speaking of God, anyone heard from him lately? I have a feeling he changed his phone number again. I haven't been able to reach him for many years now. I even looked him up on Facebook with no luck. In God's defense, he came to me once in a dream and said, "Mark, you are among my chosen few. You have a very special gift. And by the way, do you know where 4th and Main Street is?" Did you ever wonder if God thinks he's funny? To me, God is comparable to a comedian who refuses to let you in on the joke. Either that or God is just much better than the rest of us at finding what's so funny about constant war, murder, torture, rape, earthquakes, tsunamis, social injustice, and the slaughter of innocents. I mean, the last time God played a practical joke, he killed 100,000 people. Sometimes I wonder if on the days when there is a massive natural disaster and hundreds of thousands of people are killed, are those the same days that God forgot to take his Prozac? I'm starting to wonder if God truly understands what a sense of humor really is. And if God does have a sense of humor, imagine what he's like when he's really pissed off. I don't know about you, but to me the difference between the all-hating, all-punishing Old Testament God as opposed to the all-loving, all-hippie New Testament God was anger management classes and weed. They say that God is an all-loving and all-forgiving God, except towards his children. Either way, I pray to God you enjoyed yourself. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit.